Bagan Bits, a new TV show. It's not a TV show. It's not on TV. It's on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're watching this right now. We got Anthony in the house. This is the exact reason why I wanted Anthony here. He's saving the show right now.
Yay.
He's been helping us out with tips, or helping me out. He's helping me. He came over and he's helping me. I can't believe we're doing this. This is a lot of fun. I can't wait to get this rolling. Anthony, man, thanks for coming.
Oh, my pleasure, man. I wanted to give you room in the intro. I didn't want to jump in because I am excited to be here too.
I appreciate that.
And this is a lot of fun for me. This is stuff that I love to do. So I am honored to be the first guest. I am making the prayer motion with my hand for those who are just listening. I love it, man. What made you want to start?
I just thought it'd be fun to do. Like we were kind of talking about a little bit outside of actually doing the podcast. It's funny, you come over and we don't want to run out of juice, but we can just talk and talk and talk. We got microphones, we got toys. It's just let's have some fun.
We haven't ran out of things to say.
I always used to love doing radio shows as a little kid, and playing around high school.
Yeah, right. I mean, even Home Alone, the kid with the tape recorder in Home Alone.
Yeah,
right.
Kevin.
There's like a thing where we want to document.
He goes, make it a room with a refrigerator. And put the little key. Oh man, I'm butchering the line, but somebody who's seen the movie will be with me on that. Right,
man. Yeah, there's this thing where we want to document our experiences. Yearbooks, it's just the thing. Like whatever medium the technology fits, it's what it takes. But like usually, we want to look back. We want to have photographs and video, and that's the cool thing about this stuff is that you can just, with no barrier to entry, make your own memory with this stuff. So that's another reason why
future, man.
Yeah.
You said it before and I'll say it again. We're living in it.
Living in the future, man.
Good to have you here, man.
Thank you.
This is also the first time Anthony's ever been to my house.
Yeah, this is cool, man. Home ownership is where it's at. That's awesome.
Hiding behind the air conditioner on the one shot. Yeah, man. So I thought this would be fun. It's a good way to just not only have you over, but it's like housewarming.
Right. Yeah, exactly, man. This is like
fun time.
An indelible fingerprint in this household. You're making memories in here, so...
First podcast, thanks, man. Bagan Bits, and he came up with the name too. I gotta give him credit on that one.
Yeah, man. Who could resist a good pun?
I like it. I was lax on a name, and for the record, whoever watches the first episode, which this is, will know that Anthony came up with the name.
Yeah, and if the name changes, at least the episode is called.
It's not changing.
It's not changing.
Sometimes. Well, I mean, look at what is the Kanye thing that came out?
Scorpion? No.
Poopity Scoop.
Oh, Poopity Scoop.
Where it's like it's the screenshot of his text back and forth of like the WAV file. It's just like you sometimes you just like Untitled 3, like, you know what, like it's been Untitled 3 on my phone for so long, I'm gonna just now that's the name of the song.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. I noticed that was a trend with a lot of bands, especially where it's like working titles became the titles of the song. So there's a bunch of really weird, especially in like the really heavy, like metalcore's not the word, but like there's like certain bands that are just like drop tuned like crazy and it's like super aggressive and it's like these really wacky, silly names. But not Between the Buried and Me. Bury Your Dead. They had a whole album that was all Tom Cruise.
Again. I always used to get them confused. I'm more of a Between the Buried and Me fan than a Bury Your Dead. But I remember they were like breakdown and two-step type stuff.
Right, yeah. And their whole album,
that's accurate.
it was all Tom Cruise. All Tom Cruise movies. That was the name of every one of their songs. So
that's hilarious.
Right? So, yeah, man, it's funny how like it's just, we're just going to roll with this. We're going to stick with it. And it becomes the thing.
It sticks after a while.
Yeah. It's taking it less serious and making it more about like the idea and it's just funneling it out there and getting it done.
Dude, I'm all about it. Sometimes you just, you can't take yourself too seriously sometimes.
Yeah. Especially when it's like that heavy.
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So I mean, how did you get into like metal and like the music that you like with that heavy stuff side of things?
Yeah.
I kind of pinpoint things.
I've listened to everything. I think if someone found my Spotify playlist, they would assume it was one person with multiple personalities, or many people using one account. That's probably what it is, because it's everything from like.
I'm familiar. It's like some stuff you're like embarrassed to like.
Right. Yeah. There's those guilty pleasure, and I found that my guilty pleasure stuff is now the thing. I'm 30 now, so I lean into.
Awesome.
It's like
we're all about that.
Yeah.
Here.
Like you don't know about Sheila E. I'm gonna tell you about Sheila E. And it's great.
Tell me about Sheila.
We
won't have to talk too long about.
She's about the glamorous life.
I'll have to Google that.
She doesn't need the.
I think I've heard the name before. I probably recognize it if I heard a clip or something.
Yeah, dude. So like, there's got to be truth in the music, right? So in a lot of those,
I have my guilty pleasures, as all of us do.
Yeah, and there's definitely moments where I've heard artists before and it's outside my genre or my wheelhouse, but I appreciate what they're doing.
Sure.
And there's something that draws me in. Like we were in Nashville. I do a lot of road work, and we were in Nashville at the Ryman, which is
Yeah,
this.
I've been there actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
I'll let you get the floor, but
Yeah.
I have to interject. I have been there actually.
It's an amazing venue, man. If anybody's in Nashville, that's the spot. That's where you want to go. And I've been to a lot of places, but Nashville represents music hard.
Sure.
Even in the airport, there's Martin guitars behind bulletproof glass,
Yeah,
and
it's Shoney's ads for the Rick and Morty fans.
Right.
I was so stoked about that.
right. You know,
Yeah, just come out. Can't cut you off, but yeah, man. So you're going through. Is that Music City? Is Nashville? Or
that is Music City, dude.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that place is awesome.
I don't want to misquote it. I will misquote. Lots
And
of
Austin,
things.
Texas, that's another one. You know, and you know we're right outside of New York City proper, and I lived in LA for a little while, and those are supposed to be the epicenters of music and everything, but really, dude, it's Nashville, it's Austin. They're repping music hard. Like you can go down, there's like a promenade in Austin, and you could stop in front of a bar and go, wow, it's a really good band. And then you go right next door and go, hey, that's also a really good band.
So many bands.
Yeah.
So many bands playing.
And it's just a wave of music, and there's like a real culture there and a real vibe. And that's something that I really appreciated about traveling, is that I get to see and experience these things. And what they're all doing is they're all communicating that truth. So, you know, even though I'm in different places and it's not typically my genre to listen to bluegrass at the Ryman or to hear like a dirty Texas jazz band like doing their thing in Austin.
Yeah.
I'm like, these guys are really committed, and it's nice. This is really cool.
Yeah, everybody was top notch. I have to hand it. I gotta agree with you.
Yeah,
You know, they weren't, and it was funny. They're really professional. Drunk people would be coming up to performers trying to get on stage, and they were cool. They would let people sing and stuff. But like, if you had a drink, they were like, no bleeping drinks.
They're professional.
They don't want their gear getting messed up.
Yeah, that's true, man. Like honestly, that or they like slip and hit their head or something.
Yeah, it had to be a huge liability.
Yeah, you don't want to worry about
We're
that.
having a good time out there. So I can't believe we're still rolling.
Yeah.
We're 7 minutes in. This has been so fun so far. Anything else you want to plug or anything we should know about? I know you've been working with some Helix stuff on your Line 6. I know that's been cool. Tell us about what you're doing with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely a noodler on guitar, so I win all modeling.
You're more than a noodler, man. This guy's great. He's selling himself short.
But I had a lot of physical gear, and I ditched all that. I went all digital, and what I'm doing now is just trying to build an album that comes out of guitar speakers, right?
Okay.
So I want to have like a full mix with different amps and like sculpted EQ tones for anybody that's like interested in guitar playing. And what I hear on a record, I want that to come out through the speakers. And there's a different mindset with that. I think a lot of people are purists, and that's cool. And I'm not a purist. I just want to feel the feeling of when I listen to my favorite song. And that includes the production, includes the polish, it includes the shine and all the work that goes into post-production. So,
It's your baby.
yeah, right. And that's what makes me inspired is when I hear, again, like to point back to, seeing
Not his actual
live.
baby. Sorry to cut him off. He was his dad.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I did that too. It's nice. I make a lot of things, including people. But yeah, no, it's true.
Exactly the kind of banter I want on my show.
But yeah, like that's the thing. Like whenever someone's communicating that truth, my goal is to be able to just take all the steps out of the pipeline and just go right from the idea to finished thing and just be done with it and move on, because there's a lot of distractions, a lot of things that can take you out of the moment. So it's really important.
Yeah,
to
having the
capitalize.
motivation to keep doing it too. So.
Right. Yeah.
So
And
if you're inspired, you got the itch or the spark. Spark is a better word.
Yeah.
You know.
And what's
It's
cool
not-
too.
The itch is like heroin. Like, no, you just like you're like wow, it's just something you want to like pursue
Yeah.
and build upon.
I
And
think.
there's dogs barking and phones ringing that I probably should have muted. But hey, it's the first one.
Yeah.
We'll get better.
Telling you, man, this is fun, dude. And like basically, if I was gonna plug something, I would just plug my Instagram, that Aunt Charles. That's it.
Cool. I'll get a link going. We'll wrap this up. Thank you so much. Can't believe all the cameras stayed rolling, and this actually worked out pretty freaking great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Guys. Thanks, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I really meant thanks, Anthony. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.